Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. And today, I really want to go into this whole victim mentality, which is going to be in the title of this video today, where you have people that think so I kind of went into this a bit in another lesson, but I want to go into it a bit more because I probably was not as specific, okay? Because in this instance, I'm talking about people who are, in the other lesson, I was talking about, when you have an adversary with your brother, all right? And when I say brother, I mean like someone that you are friends with, someone that wrongs you, but you still love and care about them. And then the difference between that and this is kind of like an analyzation on the people of Babylon. So not now, instead of your brothers, I'm talking about your enemies, all right? Your actual, like, full-fledged enemies. And that is a difference, all right? Now, the thing is, one thing that people people know of, it's not thing is, let's say, take police brutality. Okay, so the main thing is the fact that you have Esau, Yahawash sword, the wicked, going around killing so-called black people, or just Jake in general, oppressing Jake for literally the smallest things, like any excuse. Oh, you don't have a thing or something like that. Or if they're able to pull you over, they're gonna find any excuse to do so. If you're speeding just a little bit over, okay, well now we need to make sure you don't have guns, make sure you don't have priors, and then do all this stuff. Okay, so the crazy thing is that extends onto small little minor disputes, okay, which is an example of this video I'm going to bring in today. All right, so let's watch this lesson. Let's watch this video. All right, so you see that this fucking, I don't know what he is, but I'm not gonna assume, but we'll say what looks like an Edomite. All right, he was blocking the plate. If you see, take a quick look, the plate's right there. All right, and he literally just got in front of it. Now the thing is, like Major League Baseball and stuff like that, like actual, like, professional baseball, what they are supposed to do, which I'm pretty sure is a rule set in place, is they're supposed to stand away on the other side. So where he was standing, okay, right in front of the plate, he was supposed to be behind the plate in case when he does not have the ball. All right, so he's supposed to allow him to be able to reach home plate, all right, or any base for that matter, as long as they do not have the ball. Okay, so he's over here waiting for the ball to come his way, trying to block him from reaching the base or home base. All right, and yet he has the audacity. Look at how he's acting. He's thinking that this guy is wrong for what he did. Like, do you not see how Babylonians act? Okay, and I'm pretty sure of people, if you're watching this video, all right, you should definitely know you should definitely have some sort of experience with this yourself. All right, because or you should have at least saw it before in your lifetime. And the thing is that when you are in the right, when someone wrongs you, Slacky, when someone wrongs you, not when you're partially when you're in the right, but when someone wrongs you, if you try to take an aggressive stance against them, they will try to condemn you for getting mad and just overall being rough with them. All right, and that is the thing that's wrong with this society. Okay, which I also found this comment in here, which was also a major inspiration to the truth. And the thing is, I believe it is through the Spirit that I'm able to find so many of these so-called, I want to say so-called, not so-called, seemingly Edomite men making these comments, all right, that just are straight up facts, all right? Let's read what he says. This is a great representation of today's society. Instigate and then act like a victim. Catcher stood directly in the base path and leaned his shoulder into the runner. Okay, you see that. Okay, I'm letting the video play over and over again. Okay, and that is a very factual thing. And look at this is the I guess if you want to call it that, this is the future, quote unquote, of Babylon. These are the next generation of demons that deal with. All right, whether he becomes a fucking police officer or something. Okay, because I don't know what the blue guy is. Maybe if he's a Jake, I kind of think he looks like a Jake, not specifically Judite, but maybe Northern Kingdom. But aside from that, yeah, like this is the type of shit that they have to deal with. Thankfully, I will say that the people, it kind of seemed like they were on the blue player's side. All right, when you listen to the thing, it does kind of seem that way, but all things can quickly change in the blink of an eye. All right. So, thing about this is, even though you have some seemingly Edomite saying stuff like this, all right, because this is primarily, I don't know why. No, I do know why, because it's the Spirit. It has to be the Spirit that this is something that Jake primarily has to deal with, okay? Because all the time you see and you hear Jake is it was that one thing. What was that one thing? Alabama brawl, okay? And look at how I freaking found it. Black and white brawl. Just a quick Google search, okay? So basically what I heard was that it was a security guard, the so-called black man, the Jake that was involved, that started it. He was a security guard or something like that, and he said, "Oh, you cannot park your boat here," and he was giving him a ticket. And then the Edomite got mad and he started to fight him and whatnot. Okay, yeah. See, look at this. If we can get it. Let's see. So a group of white assailants attacked a black riverboat worker when he asked them to move their boats. Okay, so yes, I was right. So for the most part, he said, "A, you can't have your boat here. You need to move it." Okay, that's simple. And then look Okay, they're doing something wrong. Slaki, they're doing something wrong. They are attacking him for doing his job and saying, hey, you cannot do this. All right, it literally the same application, the same way that this maybe Jake, okay, is being said, oh, look what the fuck he's doing, all this, that, and third by this freaking hell spawn. All right. And also, I think he might be, what's it called? The ish people. He might be one of the ish people, so even worse. All right. And let's see, because yeah, they attacked him when he was just doing his job, and they're not allowed to park there. All right. And then look at that. I don't know why they skipped it. It was 1-on-1, then it went to 3-on-1, and then
look at the crew members. Look at the crew members. They ready, yeah. They ready to move up. You ready to run? Yeah. What's up?
Wait, did that hold on? I did not notice that. Did that boat park just for them to go fight? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Woo! She better put her in the water. In the water. Do some. These the ones that started it. Y'all need to put handcuffs on them. All of them. Yeah, come get them. Come get them. Come get them. Yeah. He started that. Get him. Yeah, they jumped on him. They shouldn't even be arresting him. They shouldn't even be arresting him. He shouldn't even be arrested. They jumped on him. He wasn't doing for his job.
All right, so yeah, like again, so and then on top of that, the police were arresting the actual victim. Like this man, this Jake is the fucking victim. All right, he was just doing his job because this dude. Then because this dude pushed him, snuck him, then okay, now he's at fault as well. That is insane. These people, and like it is a perfect representation. It's literally perfect. How is it that people, and then Slock, like the people below, they were talking shit and saying all this stuff like, oh, you're being too dramatic, all this shit. Look at this dumbass talk. Go floor G or whatever. Only person looking like an idiot is you, getting mad over some fucking kids playing ball and bringing politics into something completely unrelated. Mommy and daddy did a real shit job raising you. Like, no, he's absolutely right. You can clearly see that. Oh, all right, like it is unbelievable how just how much. It is unbelievable just how much these people just want to ignore reality. All right. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 15. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the persons of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. So in righteousness, that's how you're supposed to be judging things with this instance and in this instance. Okay, this is the only person that's at fault. Yeah, he ran into him, he moved him. So what? He shouldn't have been there. All right, he's completely in his right to move him out the way. Next, this guy, the Jake, he got pushed. He was attacked first, and then he got jumped. Okay, how is he in the wrong for defending himself? So, and Slocky, that is another major thing. Okay, if you defend yourself, you are automatically in. If you defend yourself and you are Jake, you're automatically in the wrong. But hey, this is how Esau judges. Okay, even in any type of instance of a judge being involved, of judging being involved, they're going to hold Jacob to a higher standard and have more rules set for Jacob to screw him over. All right. Isaiah 30 verse 10, which states this here, see not, Slakia, bear with me 1 second. Alright, Slakia. Isaiah 30 verse 10, which says to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Okay, so overall they want to hear, Slakia, these people, Babylonians, alright, as well as these wicked people in general, which include the wicked Israelites, alright. The only thing that they want to hear is, that they are in the right. When perfect thing are here, in these two instances, things were not going their way. Okay, Jake was making, I guess if you want to use that, causing a problem for them, so to speak. In this instance, he didn't want him to score a point for them. In this instance, this Jake was was telling them they can't move, they can't park their boat there. All right, it's inconveniencing them, and as a result, they want to continue to do whatever they want to do, even regardless of if it is, breaking a law, just plain wrong or incorrect or anything. All right, this is the mindset of Esau, Edom. All right. So they only want to be told that, oh yeah, you're right. You know what? Sorry, I'll just let you park there, even though you're not supposed to park there. Oh yeah, you're right. I know you were just fucking blocking me. I will just, and that's the thing that some people were saying. Okay, and someone did say, because I was reading a few comments trying to find that one comment. Someone was saying, oh, you're blocking my way. I'll just wait for you to get the ball and then, tag me out. It's no big deal. Like, this is the type of mindset, this type of stuff that these devils have. Okay? They think like, oh, things are supposed to just go right for me, regardless of if I do things right or wrong. Okay? And you can see, how he was trying to hoe him. Like, he's leaning in, bracing himself for impact, all right, in order to stop him, rather than just letting him get the point and fucking dirty player, all right. But that's Esau for you. Anyway, moving on. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Okay, let me also get this note. Matthew chapter 24 verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. This is another thing to remember. All right, it's the fact that as things are getting worse and worse and people are getting more and more evil, all right, this is the sign of the end. This is the sign of the end. Okay, not only does this also show the immaturity and straight unfairness of Esau, Edom, but it also goes to show, I'm serious. Like, look at this. This is like a whole fucking race war. All right. it was just Jake's versus. I don't even know if I honestly do not know if they know that one security guard or not. But it was literally a bunch of random Jakes, seemingly a bunch of random Jakes that went to go fight these Edomites. And this is also a sign of the end. Okay, let me get this. Okay, Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, so kingdom against kingdom. Okay, nation against nation. This is what is happening. This is an example of that. Okay, and the fact that these people are being evil, on top of the fact that it's showing more so in terms of Jake versus Esau, okay, or Jacob versus Esau, whichever. All right, then that is more proof, more showing us the times that we're in. Okay, because a lot of people, I believe it was Sweden, a lot of people do have the CHIP. All right, it's been implemented like I don't know how many years ago, but a good number of years ago. On top of that, people in America today already have it in their thing. Okay, gradually, saying, hey, you want to get this? It's super convenient. X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third, and whatnot. All right. So like we're diving in super a lot faster than normal. All right. Call Allah YAHAWASHI. All right. Let me get this. So as I was reading 2 Timothy chapter 4, chapter 3, verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. So, as iniquity is growing and people are being more and more wicked, they don't want to hear a lot of, okay, you need to calm down. This is not the right thing. They don't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that they have to move their boat. They didn't want to hear that this kid doesn't want to hear that what he was doing was a dirty play and he shouldn't have been doing that. And it extends further down the line to everything. All right. Everything that Esau does that's just wrong, and they do a lot of wrong. Okay, they don't want to hear it. They want to continue doing the same thing, especially the alphabets. All right. Especially Jake alphabet too, as a matter of fact. Like if you tell a Jake, stop doing that or whatever, they will get super fucking pissed. All right. But also Esau. Definitely also Esau. All right. Finally, Jude chapter 1, verse 16. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their mouths speaketh against great swelling words, having men's persons admiration because of advantage. And basically, these are the types of people, murmurers, complainers. Firstly, look at this. The way he fucking, the way he just looks. He's literally complaining and murmuring, acting like a little bitch because of how this kid reacted to him, blocking him. All right. So murmurers, complainers, all right, walking after their own lust and doing their own thing, not regarding the initial laws, rules set in place, even their own laws, Esau's laws. Okay, so on top of not wanting to follow after the laws, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI, they don't even want to follow after their own laws. They're breaking it, and that's the thing. Oh my God, Esau is so wicked that when they say, number one, they say that they civilize the Native Americans, when in actuality it was the other way around. The Native Americans civilized them. They smelled like 50-week-old ass. All right, because what was that? I heard I was doing not even research, but I saw whenever the Europeans before the 13 colonies, whenever the Europeans would go and trade and visit the Chinese would say these niggas smell like ass. They smell terrible. And the standard of cleanliness was, oh, you can take a shower once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that. Like that was how they fucking got down. All right, these people are disgusting, like, honestly. All right, but the audacity that they want to, well, number one, they want to lie. They want to pretend like, oh, that's not the case. Oh, it was the other way around and stuff like that. Like, they're just so full of shit, honestly. And Slocky, I just freaking moving back to, what I was talking about before. Okay, so yeah, they're going after their own lust. I was saying, they hate the laws of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. All right, so now they have their own laws, which it encompass and allow, alphabetism. All right, but in addition to that, now there are people who are trying to break the laws that encompass and allow alphabetism and go even further than that. Okay, and one of those things is, or two of those things is, animals and kids. Okay, so now they want to go into those territories. Like, and the thing is, it will never stop. It will never stop. Okay, they will keep on finding the next thing to break, the next law, until they are basically lawless. And Yahawadah, they don't get to stay around that long to be lawless. All right, because I know damn well I don't. And that's really, like, honestly, like, is so sorry for you if you have a child, like a child that's like, I guess 10 years or younger. Like, I do not think that I could do it. Not even 10, like teenagers and younger. Like, I don't even know what they're teaching in schools anymore. 'Cause I know I heard some things about a nephew, or one of my nephews. Like, I was like, nah, it could not be me. It just could not be me. And that's why I don't want to have children aside. I would prefer to wait, but hey, like, that's just, it's whatever the Lord has in store, whatever the Lord plans. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'Shem Yahawashi, Ba'Shem Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA Abad Babal, and Shalom and soon.